Testing, testing, testing. What's going on, folks? I think this is recording. Yes, it is. Back with Interbellum now. This is the second mission pack created by Juxtapose. If you don't know what this is all about, there is a playlist of Interbellum, the first 3 missions. It's been updated too, by the way, but the map maker created newer versions of the maps, but I haven't got to really play them. But anyway, here is mission pack 2, the Templar. Responding to a distress call from Bel'Shir, Artanis races with a small fleet to rescue any survivors from the swarm. Now, if I remember correctly, Bel'Shir is from StarCraft. With the successful Zerg invasion of Bel'Shir, the Khalai expedition was routed, and the artifact of the Zelnaga has come into Kerrigan's hands. A small group of Protoss survivors escaped the swarm's wrath and reached out through the Khalai for aid. Hearing their cries, the hierarch of the Bel'Shir, Artanis sets course with a small fleet to help his beleaguered people. Hierarch, we are approaching Bel'Shir. Who is Karass? Thank you, High Templar Karass. Are there any sign of Protoss ships in orbit? Scanning. There is Protoss debris from the Auriga tribe, but that is all. I've scanned the area of the expedition and I'm detecting a large concentration of Zerg infestation and... Hierarch, I am detecting Protoss energy signatures further northwest of the expedition site. The signatures are faint but stable. Then that is where we will begin our search. Executor, prepare to deploy a small strike force to the surface. I want to delay all alerting the Zerg to our presence for as long as possible. Once we rescue our brethren, we can deal with the swarm. It will be my honor to lead the strike force, Hierarch. Then go, brave Templar, and Taro Tassadon. Search for Khalai survivors. Karass must survive. So it does reference StarCraft 2 here and there. Since Karass is a StarCraft 2 character. Anyway, mission objectives, pretty good here. The format, I like the speed of the mission briefing. Dialogue. It has just the timing is pretty good. Like there's no like long like briefing time or whatever, which kind of that's the thing most custom campaigns suffer from. Long mission briefing time. High Templar Karass, praise Adun that you've come. We will not abandon you, brother. How many of you remain? Only those you see here. The Zerg slaughtered us and our Auriga guard. The Queen of Blades herself is here. The Queen of Blades? Here? Dire news indeed. Yes, she came to plunder the relics of the Zelnaga. We're all that's left of our expedition. We fled the sacred caves and fortified these ruins as best we could. The Zerg have harried us for days and our resources run low. We thought we would join the Khalai within these ancient walls. No, brother, you'll not fall this day. Just some regular old stuff. What's going on here? Do you have any High Templar psionic swords? The Zerg will pass again. Ready your blades. It's fine. We got a lot of units here. And did we lose any units? No. Unfortunately, we lost a pylon there due to a trigger. So, Hierarch, we have located the Khalai and Templar survivors. Few remain. Understood, Karass. Nevertheless, well done. You should know, Hierarch, that this is no normal Zerg attack. The Queen of Blades herself leads this invasion. Kerrigan. It appears fate has granted us a chance for justice after all. High Templar Karass, we cannot permit her to escape. Though it pains me to ask this, you must rally your forces and those of the survivors and strike at her broods. If we can strike down the Queen of Blades here, today, we will save countless future lives. I understand, Hierarch. Above all else, we are Templar. We will rally and we will find the Queen of Blades. All of our fleet is at your disposal, Karass. though we have no arbiters and few carriers. You'll not be able to warp in any of these units. Entaro Tastar. Okay, that's a good justification, I guess. Search for Khalai survivors completed. Destroy other high. So, High Templar Karass. We exhausted most of this ruin's minerals while we took refuge. There are rich mineral fields just southeast of here, but they are located along the river's edge. Be warned, the swarm controls all the land south of the river, and their largest broods have nested there. Any mining base you warp in will be under constant threat. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, while Artanis was, giving us that speech or whatever, could have probably unpaused, but now I see why. So I guess that's alright then. First things first, I want to cancel this to get Zerg Lake. I didn't know there was a Citadel of Odin, but I'll wait. And let's see, who's the faster unit? Dragoon or Archons? Probably Archons. Oh, Dragoons, that means. The scout with the hallucination. Haki, Mr. Tassadar. Phony look-alike. Do I have another High Templar? No, I do not. You're not this priority. So no. So it looks like we can get a fleet beacon for scout upgrades, but no carriers and arbiters. That's alright, because as a campaign you want to you don't want the player to have full tech tree right at the start. And this is the first Protoss map, at least in this campaign. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to play this a lot sooner, but I couldn't because of my other videos and schedules and life and yada yada yada. So that's what happened. There's a lot of okay, so let's see here. Actually, let's bring a zealot here. I'm gonna fully mine here, hopefully. How's gas? Gas is pretty solid. Don't need to worry too much about that. I'll get on the Templar to get an Archon. Archons are very good against Zerg units. Psionics still even better, much better, more good. But I don't wanna click and stuff. I'm too lazy for that. Okay, looks like the attack pattern is right now set to like easy or medium, who knows. I want to get a robo facility for observers if possible, and over here there's nothing, so that's fine. We're not getting attacked here, so that's again good to know. Let's hallucinate Archon this time. And you guys scout like this. Let's get a robo. I'll probably get a full-ton cannon here too, maybe. Nah, it's alright. Anyway, a lot of variation in the terrain, pretty good. Kind of overwhelming with the map size at first, but we'll see. So the player wants us to mine here, obviously. Look at the quantity of the minerals. The rich mineral fields, I am assuming. Too bad you can't, color them gold like in StarCraft, you know, guys. Is there any other way we can scout? Just some random creep colonies. Is the Zerg even? They're not even triggered yet, so I can actually attack that right now, which I really do, because I'm an opportunist. I want to seize this chance and destroy purple, get rid of one AI if possible. Let's get an observatory here. Looks like I'm running out, so I gotta be very careful with how I use my resources. Otherwise, I have to long distance mine, and that is just not recommended. Karass himself can probably do fine here. So this is actually I can delete to that, and I'm gonna actually. No, I can't rename it. Not I'll save this. This is Interbellum. Interbellum, welcome back. Welcome back. I look forward to the next few maps of this campaign. And then the third mission pack, of course, which should be based off on the next race. So my question is, I wonder if you will see Sarah Kerrigan. I remember in the first mission pack, Kerrigan was actually called Sarah Kerrigan instead of Infested Kerrigan, and I like that a lot because it kind of reminds you more of StarCraft 2, which is not a bad thing, you know. But as a StarCraft 1 purist, I'm not a very big fan of StarCraft 2 myself, but for obvious reasons, if you're like a hardcore StarCraft 1 fan, but I mean, it has this, you know, the gameplay is not too shabby, to be honest, StarCraft 2, especially Legacy of the Void. But it's like Purple's getting some reinforcements, so this is what I'll do. It was unfortunate Blue came in just in time. Alright, let's get back. Actually, I don't want to lose my Archons. So, I think this is a good time to kind of expand now because, oh my god, I'm going to lose this. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. So, the AI did say, not the AI, was it the High Templar said that if we expand here, units are gonna come and be a pain in the butt, but oh well. I like the layout of the mineral fields. Not everything needs to be perfectly placed for like a 100% optimal nexus spot. It can be kind of off, which is what I want to see more. As a, you know, it just reminds me of good old days of the original StarCraft. So I might need some cannons here. I'll just build some horizontally. And this observer can scout over there. I'm oversaturated here, so I'll move my probes here. I might make more probes here too. Just need. This is what I kind of expected. Oh, he took some damage. It's fine. And yes. And macro missions like this where you're not just stuck in your one base is also very good to know and play around with. Let's see, there's more expand locations. You know, it gives the player some, you know, variety with how he or she wants to play this map. You can go for there, or you can expand here actually. I might need to make a cannon here though. And over here too, again, not too shabby. I might consider it maybe if I get a shuttle. I do have the robo facility. I'm gonna make my gateways here, so it'll be a little bit, you know, easier to kind of concentrate my forces, and of course make some cannons here. Oh boy, that's so easy right there. My two zealots can handle that. No, Mr. Zealot, what are you doing? Alright. Looks like my full turn cannon placement is not too great, but whatever. And how are we exploring the map? So right now I'm recording this on Tuesday at past 11. It's actually 11 p.m. right now. And yeah, I got back from work. I thought I was gonna be super tired, but it wasn't too bad because I went to the gym today. But yeah, the motivation is still there somehow, I guess. In the first place, I'm going there because of my girlfriend, but She bailed out on me today. It feels bad, man. But still paying good money for 24-hour fitness, so you have to go. Anyway, let's make more units here. I want to get some gateways right about now here. House upgrade level 2, pretty good. Are we limited to level 2 upgrades? No, we have level 3 straight on, which is alright, you know, but I would have probably restricted the upgrades, maybe to level 2, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the map is beatable with even with level 2 upgrades. Okay, let's make some gateways here. You do not want to get scouts against Zerg units. That's just a big no-no. This mineral field is almost running out. But I'll still leave that probe behind to just build full-ton cannons out here and there. Is there like an AI here? Yeah, there is. Run, Forrest, run! Guys, it feels like this gateway took a long time to warp in. Let's make more units here, I'm gonna make a cannon here. Alright, I'll build. Karass, how you doing, buddy? It's a shame hallucinated units don't. You know, if you hallucinate a cloaked unit, it doesn't. The hallucination doesn't work, which is a shame. But anyway, how are we doing? We doing good. So we should be self-sustainable here. I'm gonna attack this little blue base. I wanted to destroy purple first, but that didn't work out. And am I upgrading? I'm not even upgrading. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, great. We'll be fine. Mr. Dragoon can handle this. So it looks like I need more cannons here. Delaying me from attacking blue. Feels bad. Alright, so since that attack pattern is done, I can probably bring these goons here. I can actually bring this one too. And this one. And Archons. Do I need more probes here? I think I'm fine, to be honest. Alright, let's actually lead with Karass, because he has 300 whopping shield. There's actually 2 sunken callers. Interesting. I thought there was only 1. No, there's actually there's a chain of sunken callers. Very good. 4 kills, Karass. You're doing God's work, or in this case, the Khala's work. Let's make more Archons, because why not? I might make more gateways here. Maybe a pylon up here.
Yes, Executor.
No spawn brooding, please. I got Parasite, but actually that's even... I guess that's better. I guess, somewhat. Let's see how Blue's base is like. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, so I just need to destroy all their high classes, aka destroy our buildings. I think I will destroy all Zerg hive. If that's the case, then whatever. I should be more careful with Karass too, how I'm using Karass. I like to bring hero units into the fray, but sometimes that'll be the end of it. But this is another reason why I bring Karass this time. I learned from my mistake when I attacked Purple's base. They brought up a lot of reinforcements. Alright, get back. Make more gateways or not, I guess. Why is my mineral kind of... feels like I'm running out of minerals. Oh no. But now we triumph. Looks like they're bringing a lot of units. I think I'll be fine. That doesn't look good though. Oh no! Yeah, attack here, please. Alright, we destroyed one. Hooray! Oh no, Mr. Zealot. You lost the cannon, unfortunately. How's everything else? We got some do-that work here. I just need to make more Archons actually. I got a lot of gas that I can work with. He's basically done. I'm gonna get shield upgrade after this, so that I can. Hey, you're being annoying, man. So that I can, you know, protect my shield battery a little. That's shield battery. Full tank cannons a bit better, I hope. More Archons. Oh look, they're rebuilding, and they don't go neutral after destroying their main Zerg building. That means we must destroy all buildings. I'm pretty sure the AI doesn't expand. You know how to go over here. It would be nice if Karass can attack air units. And I am scouting the whole map. I'll leave more dragoons here actually. And I can expand here after the creep disappears, which is what I'll do. Rendezvous here. I should destroy that. I need to destroy that too, actually. Yeah, let's destroy all the. Let's kill all the overlords. And that should be end of blue. Alright, so let's see. Let's get back to our second base. The attack pattern isn't as bad as I thought, to be honest. This observer can explore the east side, or west side rather. The shield, my gas expired, I mean depleted, so what does that mean? Okay. That means I go over there and get some gas. And I'll probably leave like an Archon and 2 Dragoons over here to protect that probe. Anything interesting over here? Any Easter egg maybe? Okay, I'll save us 400 minerals. These Dragoons can stay here. Bengalas. So there's no other way to go over here, so that means... No, actually there is. Right, because they've been attacking. Red's been attacking from this side, so... Yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, this is gonna take a while to come. I'll just make a... investment geyser right now. You know, I should have actually expanded here. What's the gas count of that geyser? Let me check. Actually, let's review all the fog here. Nothing here. You know, I guess it won't be bad to make a Stargate. Let's see what we can make and whatever. Okay, so this is what I expected from the AI. So the AI doesn't want me to, you know, take the space for obvious reasons. It's 5,000. Yeah, I should have expanded it. But it's harder to reinforce, I guess. So that's fine. Anyway, let's attack purple. More zealots, because we are the best. The bestest. The best of the best. Actually, I can expand like this, actually. But no, let's not do that. That's gonna screw up the probes later on. How's everything here? I'm gonna make a fleet beacon just to see what kind of upgrades I can get. Hey, I can see you. I see you. Oh, purple kind of slowly recovered. Nah, but not really. Spore colonies, I gotta be careful with that one. I keep getting parasited. I was over here, not even close. Make more, you know, I could make more, you know what, I'm gonna bring these greens actually, it will help me out. Karass is taking some heat, but it's fine. So, oh, we can only make scout. I thought we can make corsairs, but I guess not. So Fleet Beacon is there primarily for scout upgrades, which is... Okay, so here's the thing about scouts. Like, they're super expensive, and they're completely worthless without upgrades. So, in order to kind of make them a little bit better, I would advise Blizzard. And this is me coming from a StarCraft 1 purist where I do not want any changes with the base game and how it is right now, but I'll give an exception for scouts. And there's also another reason why my YouTube portrait is a scout, you know, remastered scout to be more specific, but it's because I like scouts. Oh gosh, the snare is unbearable, Be Care Bear. Anyway. And that is, so I'll probably put the scout upgrades in the cybernetics core. Like, I'll probably do that, like, to be honest. Yeah, the map maker properly disabled all the other upgrades. Pretty good. Yes, Executor, I am Tessador.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Put up some basic defenses here. It's fine, you know, you guys deserve this. I love how the map maker placed like pre-columns, kind of, you know, symbolizes the infestation. Alright, looks like I might need to. They have the level 2 armor upgrade. But Karass, he might take a while, but we'll try to figure out something. No, actually, why don't you guys go there? Purple's finished, which is alright. Yeah, I kind of find it funny how Archons are kind of immune to almost every offensive skill. Oh my god, I'm moving close left and right. I should probably move in here. So like, what I mean by that is like spider mines. What else? Spider mines irradiate, and yeah, spider mines irradiate and spawn drooling. Yeah, that's the spell I was looking for. But they're still able to be parasited, which doesn't sit well with me. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, considering that, yeah, sure, these Archons are hovering, so they don't get affected by spider mines. But then why not, you know, spawn drooling? Well, it's because they're not even you know, they don't have any flesh, I guess, or something. But then how are they getting parasited? You know, where's the consistency, Blizzard? Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you, Blizzard. I love the old Blizzard, to be more specific. Well, hopefully I don't get attacked here. Let's see what's over here. Monkey colonies, looks like it. So it looks like red's my final hurdle. Red made quite a mess here, which is kind of, you know, I was expecting for a, you know, veteran level of difficulty. It has to be hard, you know. You know, let's move these guys to the other base and gonna probably meet up over there. And I could have used my resources other than the Fleet Beacon and Stargate, but I kind of felt like I should probably make them just to check out if everything's been done all fine and dandy. How's their upgrade? 2-1. Not too bad. Okay, this observer can kind of scout the remaining area. I need more probes.
have engaged the enemy.
Oh boy, there's a high ground shenanigan going on here. And there's actually a temple to that I just saw.
Your warriors have engaged
Which is pretty much nothing, just a lot of scourges, so that's fine. Anyway, let's make more units here. More probes is always good. How's everything over here? Our units are secure. They're starting to respawn rulings, build Batman. I'm not upgrading. I'm just out of place right now. Must be all the workout training today I've been doing, stretches and whatever. Paying good money for that crap, you know. But it is what it is. As long as the AI doesn't use not use the plague, then I'm fine. Get back! Get back! That's not the way! They're using guardians! And a lot of lurkers. Karass only does 23 damage.
Your warriors have engaged the
Let's see, I might need a shuttle then. How's Karass doing? It's fine. I'll get a... I need a facility. Speed upgrade. Hey, we're stronger. We are the champions.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think it's a good time to make more gateways, actually. I've been just playing with 3 gateways so far. Oh no, not the Scourge! Oh, I should say it before Karass gets wrecked. You're not Karass? Why don't you take out the... We need immediate reinforcements. But I think we tore down red. I need some zealots here to get rid of the high ground defense structures. Oh, adrenal glands. It hurts. Why does it hurt so much?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, run, run, run! Alright, Karass, you did good.
Your warriors
Get
have
back.
engaged the enemy.
We need like zealots here, 4 zealots, and can get rid of the high ground hindrances. Oh, Ultra is starting pretty strong. They're fully upgraded with armor. While I have some crappy upgrades going on here. Kill the egg. Oh, I tried to save that Dragoon, but failed. Red's sending a lot of reinforcements, but fret not, because my reinforcements are coming. We need more units here. I saw that. I'm ready for you, whoever that was. I need a shield battery, to be honest.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh my, they're making guardians, huh? How are we doing? How are we doing? I swear I saw like a red unit coming over here, but I guess not. Let's scout out like this. Alright, they did good. Feeling the heat here somewhat. How's upgrade? Stopped. Oh, it was an overload. Yo, secure this area. Secure that area. Alright, it's fine. Nothing over here, huh?
Engage the enemy.
Okay, I think it's probably wise to get one scout. I mean, yeah. In the meantime, these guys can come here. Hopefully they don't get blown up by Scourge or whatever.
Yes, Executor.
Great use of Storm.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh boy, not like this. Nah, I think a photon cannon wins against the Guardian. Yeah, for sure. So I'm fine. Actually, to destroy this somehow. See more units.
You've not enough minerals.
And that Overlord's running away. No surprise. U4 can get rid of that. It's fine. Let's see if they're expanding here. I don't want them to expand here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Run!
My life for hire.
Okay, we got a scout. Not too shabby.
Not enough warriors have engaged the enemy.
Of course they expanded. I'm not even all too surprised anymore. More sunken colonies. More like this, and the zealots will take care of all that by themselves because I shift Q the actions. Yeah, I want to scout my. Yeah, get rid of that queen. So there's a narrow. There's more openings here. So what am I gonna do? Alright, so only one zealot alive. But that's fine. Yeah, I'll bring Karass here. I'm actually gonna bring a probe here too, and I need more probes here actually. Okay. So red's gonna be a big pain in the butt. No surprise there. Don't get surrounded by Zerg. That's like the worst thing that can happen. What was that? Wow, we lost the cell from that. Rally, 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 upgrade. Let's get a shield upgrade if we can. More probes here. Gazella's going ham. And he'll be shipped back to the main base because he did a lot of good work. Alright, let's attack red! It'll be kind of hard because of the ramp. But we'll manage. We'll manage. Alright, let's get some shield action here. Okay, these units are coming here. My clumsy units are making their way. This is all fine and dandy. I'm gonna lose an observer, which is a big no-no, so I'll probably rally them there. Alright, Karass, it's your time to join the battle. There are 2 cannons for a start. Look at how durable that Ultralisk is. Yeah, let's kill all the eggs! Kill all the eggs! The imbalance! Alright, everyone join this. And this zealot belongs back home. A lot of sport cards. You know what, Karass? Why don't you get rid of those by yourself? While the real warriors don't do the battle with this. Dead. And I can expand here if I want, but oh no, Mr. Scout, not like this, you're dead. No, take this. Save the Archon. Very good. Alright, Karass is doing his thing. 40 kills, not too bad. Red's not building anything. So this is in the bag. Actually, we need to destroy this sunken colony here too. There's my fresh new observer for scouting purposes. More expand here. I don't really need to. Maybe I need to. Look at these overlords scared. Red space was kind of heavily more than I thought. I wonder what the difficulty setting was. Probably difficult. Can't really say for sure, to be honest with you. We'll assume it was like that. I think purple is. I think one of the AI is just kind of too easy or something. Is my concern, and I think I lost an observer, of course, because of the sport column. So it was your good old standard macro map, which all RTS should acknowledge. Ooh, cinematic stuff is going on. Our mineral thing got altered, I think. Oh, there she is. And I have my scouts. Ha 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 ha! I was hoping you'd come yourself. Kerrigan. Hello, Artanis. It's been a while. Your taunts mean little, Kerrigan. We're here to see justice done. Oh, and here I was hoping to chat a while. I'm curious how you've been since the last time I sent your fleet running with its tail between its legs. You had a bigger fleet than allies, and you took me by surprise, and your people still died. Enough! Kerrigan, you will now answer for your crimes, both against the Protoss and against the sector. Naive as ever? I don't think so, Hierarch. You see, I found what I was looking for, and this world is now useless to me. I'm gonna become the Zonada. It's time for me to depart with my prize, but I want to say goodbye first, in person. As you Protoss say, Interbellum. Ha 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 ha. Fight, my brother. Interbellum. Oh, we got a carrier. Have no fear, Hierarch. The Nerazim have come to your aid. Ooh, nice. Can they handle that up? Okay, yeah, yes they can. Interesting. We get to see Forozin, who's the daughter of Rashigal, if I remember the lore correctly. And the planet that we're on is where we first met the Tal'Darim when you play Wings of Liberty, I think. That was when we were like getting the Terzine canister or something. I don't know, I don't really remember, but alright, record-breaking time, 7 minutes of gameplay. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I'm looking forward to how the story goes. Will Kerrigan's treachery ever end? Find out on next time of StarCraft Interbellum.